What's going on, guys? So we're back on 42 Edgefield Road with my custom difficulty setting of 10x, and it's 0 sanity and 0 evidence. See what ghosts we get. All right, Leslie Miller, huh? Photo, or I'm sorry, can't read. Firelight, which we'll probably get, or maybe we'll get. I don't know. Sometimes the ghost doesn't like to blow out candles or set off EMF during hunts anymore. Have a member of your team witness a ghost event. Probably won't happen at this setting, but maybe. And repel the ghost with incense. We'll probably do that one. I just look at these, even though I'm not really going for it. We're just mostly going to figure out what ghost it is, but a little extra cash is nice too. So, all right. So we're gonna bring in a flashlight, and then I'll bring in a smudge because on the one run we'll bring in candles instead, and a crucifix. Okay. Oh, I better grab a lighter before I forget, and a headlight just in case. Alright, so I like to throw a flashlight down in the entryway here. It also lights up this whole hallway. So this hallway is a high traffic area. Lots of ghosts come through this hallway up and down, and we're going to be hiding down on the other end of the hallway behind a cabinet, and we can get a nice clear view of the ghost so we can see its blinks. We can judge by its speed if it's fast or slow. And this is also an electrical item, so if it's a Ryu and he comes, he's slow, and then he will speed up when he comes in contact and then slow back down, so you can really judge the speed there off the Ryu, be able to hear it speeding up and slowing down. I put a crucifix there because we're at 0 sanity, so as soon as we cross this threshold, this door could close and start a hunt. Also, the ghost could be in this area, and I only have like a 1-second delay before it can start its hunt, so it could unalive us basically as soon as we come in the door. And if we're trying to set up salt or something, motion sensor, or when we're going to be doing this candle here in a little bit, it could, like I said, unalive us as soon as we walk in the door. We don't want that. So now I'm going to bring in the candle. Maybe. Alright. I got some smudges. That way, if the door does close and it's not hunting right here, I can at least run the cover and then smudge if I have to. Alright, so I'm going to try to just light it and pop back out, but we'll see. Or place it, I guess I should say. It's already lit. Alright, and we'll put some extra smudges there. Alright, now what we really need is 1 smudge, 1 salt for a wraith test, and a crucifix. I like the tier 2 salt on this kind of setup because the tier 3 salt is will affect their speed, and we're really only going off of basically speed and blinks and a couple other things, but no evidence. So I don't really want the tier 3 salt, even though I have it unlocked right now. So here's that hallway I'm talking about, and then we're going to be hiding down here. So this other crucifix, I'm going to put it down on that end of the hallway, or in that room there. That way if the ghost is in that room while we're hiding, it won't unalive us with that 1-second delay. Also, if it's like a phantom or a wraith or something that's kind of teleporting to us, it will not. So that'll save us down there. All right, ready to go in. 1 salt there, 1 there, and then we'll grab an extra smudge here. Oh, I forgot my motion sensor. Oh well, we'll grab it here in a second. Actually, let's go grab it real quick. I think we got time. It's probably gonna hunt right now. Woo. All right. I have a feeling now as soon as we go in, it's gonna hunt. So hopefully we don't get caught out in the open like that. All right, cool. No, so far so good. All right. I like putting that there now. It's kind of a new thing for me because it's a so it sounds like he's in the kitchen, so I might be able to just move this one back a little bit. There. I just want it to save me. I don't want it to stop the hunt. But if we get a crawly ghost, we'll be able to use that motion sensor because we can't see him come in. So if we it's gonna be quick, but it should light up, and then we're like, okay, cool, they're in the room, and then we can light the smudge and get out. Also, if we're dealing with like a wraith or a phantom or something that's kind of like teleporting to us, or a banshee or something, we'll be able to see that they're kind of like coming to us. So with that motion sensor, could put another one maybe on that kitchen door, see if he's coming in and out of the kitchen. But it seems like that he's in the kitchen and the crucifix was just a little too close. Okay, here we go. Okay, normal speed, normal blinks. Got grandma going down the hallway. I should have called her back with the yokai test. What I like to do is when the ghost gets to about that radiator and they're walking away, not towards you, you hit your push to talk button or something, and then see if they turn around and come back. Because if they're coming this way and you do it, they're maybe going to come this way anyway, so I like to do it when they're going away. Oh, he turned the power on, because the power is normally off. So this setting I have, the power's off. I'm actually gonna move. I was gonna. Okay, so he stepped in our salt. He's not a wraith. I was gonna put the another motion sensor down, but yeah. So similar to the Jinn, so the Jinn can't turn the power off. A Hantu can't turn the power on because it breaks its ability. It needs it to be cold and stuff. So it just blew out our candlelight. That's good. Or firelight, I guess. Huh. Alright, here we go. Here's another hunt. Okay, it's going downstairs. I'm gonna call it back. Okay. Doesn't look like it's a yokai. Not sure if that was the right distance because it was kind of going downstairs, but I think that was good enough. They're still hunting. Alright, I think it's done. Alright. Alright, so now, since it's a very good possibility this could be an Onryo, I'm gonna, and this was the ghost room, I'm gonna light this candle again. On the third candle blowout, it'll do a hunt, so we'll watch and see if that candle blows out again, and then we'll go do it a third time, and then see if it's like immediately right after it blows off that third candle, it could be an Onryo. Because it's not a Fae, it's not a Diogen, it's not a Moroi. We've done a couple hunts, right? It's not a Ryu. Okay, I blew out the candle. Let's go light it again, hopefully. Alright. Okay, we got a ghost event. So we did get the ghost event. Sorry. Okay, so now watch for this candle to blow out again. And I believe that the candle's still in range, so we'll have to see where he starts the hunt from. But if he starts, yeah, he's still in that area, so that candle should be in range of him, so he should blow it out and hunt. Or if he's, see, he started the hunt without blowing it out, so not an Onryo. So we can mark off yokai because we did the test. Mark off Onryo, we did the test. It is not a wraith. He stepped in the salt. He is not a revenant. Revenants are really slow when they don't know where you are, and then once they find you, they're super fast. So he's touching a lot of doors. We might set him up. We could try to do a Yuri test on him. So let's do that. So we want to open up all these doors. We want to kind of like interact with them ourselves. see if he's actually opening and closing these. The Yuri will do a double door touch, is what they call it, and they'll also close the doors fully. And he can do that also with the front door. He's the only ghost that can interact with the front door. And I don't mean like an event or a hunt, because all ghosts can do that during an event or a hunt. They can close all the doors and stuff like that fully. But the Yuri can just do it just by like an ability, or not an ability, it is his ability, but an interaction, like just like as a ghost would throw a cup or something like that, or just touch the door, he can actually slam the door. So I hope that doesn't confuse everybody. What was I coming in? Oh yeah, for a motion sensor. So we're gonna try to trap the Yuri. This is kind of like the Yuri test. So I think he's in here. Oh, now, whoa, maybe not, because now he's over there. So that's great. So now we don't know where he's at. He switched ghost rooms on us. Okay, he just did a breath check on me, so he's not an Oni. Now I got to kind of see where he's at, because he looks like he's changed ghost rooms. So probably not a Goryo or a Banshee at this point. Another breath check. Ooh, he just set up this motion sensor, or is that the breath check that did that? I'm not gonna walk around with a thermometer or anything to see where the ghost room is. Since I still want to do this Yuri test, I don't feel like I want to do a Jinn test. Jinn test is going to definitely cause us to use a smudge. So the Yuri test also uses a smudge. So I'm thinking the Jinn test will be one of our last ones, unless he spots us and comes running towards us anyway. But let's see where this hunt starts from. Seems like a long time though. We should have did a spirit timer on this one. That was the only time we actually smudged him, correct? I don't think we smudged him earlier. I thought we did first. Okay, here we go. Okay, so he's in the... He seems a little bit faster now. This is very weird. Seems a little bit faster. Like a maybe we got twins here? Maybe we kept getting the slower twin? I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna go put this here. I didn't check to see if he's done. Alright, so power's still on. He's done, right? Waiting for him to throw something or do something. I want to make sure he's in that room. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's go through here. Alright. And then he should be 90 seconds. He should be stuck in that room. And of course he goes into a room with no doors, huh? So now he just turned the fuse box off. Pretty confident in that. Yep, so he's not a Jinn. So we don't have to do that other Jinn test. It's not a phantom. We can see him pretty good. But now, oh, so he just left, and we still had time left on there. So he's not a Yuri. He's coming and going out of that room now. Oh boy. Did he just set this one off now? See, now he's like kind of stalking me. we do have a banshee here. I really want to see another hunt here because what the hell was that? That was kind of creepy. Alright, here we go. Alright, see, now he's here. So I don't even know if that Yuri test worked because now his ghost room, he switched again. So yeah, that's why. So it can't be a banshee. He's changing his ghost rooms. Sounds like he was in that room and then he switched to the hallway though. But so I don't know if that Yuri test actually worked. I don't know if he's just doing such quick movements there to where it seems like he's faster. So yeah, maybe that smudge I did had no effect. It's not a poltergeist. Not cool, bro. Not cool. We have not seen it change from grandma. It's not a myling. So we're really narrowing it down here. I'm thinking we got to do a spirit test, and then we're down to a shade, a mare, or a demon. It still could be a Yuri though. I don't know if we got that. It might have just changed rooms on me. See? Doesn't it seem slightly faster than what it was before? This is kind of weird, man. I don't know. And I don't think he's around any doors, unfortunately. It's too bad he wasn't still in the kitchen when we came to do the Yuri test. I think he started right at the entryway there. So I guess he's still in this area here. I don't even know how, like, where the room separates to be able to see if he stays in there. See, this seems like this normal speed to me, so I think it was just how it was where he was, you know, going back and forth, where it looked like it was going faster. Alright, so I think we are back to thinking it's the shade, demon, mare, or spirit. So alright, here she comes. We're gonna do a spirit test on her, but as often as she's going, I'm almost thinking we got a demon or something here. I don't think I do have one working. Cool. All right. All right. I think she's done. All right, she's done. So we'll go back to our normal spot. Look at all these doors, though. It really makes me think it's a Yuri. Just can't get the proper test on her. She needs to go back into one of her rooms, and then we can do it, or just close the door for us. Or let's attempt. It's probably gonna unalive me right here. It's gonna be a demon, right? Yep. That was a ghost event. No, I wasted it. Oh no. Should have known. Oh, crap. So it's not a spirit. Or is that another event? Okay, never mind. Jeez. Trying to remember on this one if it turned a light on. We were just played one right before this where the ghost was turning lights on, so I can't remember. I think that was that one and not this one. Okay, we know you're not an owner. Thanks. Are you a mare? Okay, it's hunting again, so it's not a... I don't think it's a demon either. It seems like it's right on 1 minute and 30, so it's not a spirit. Please don't come in here. I have no protection. So I don't think it's a demon as well, because demon would do it within 1 minute. So I'm thinking we're dealing with like a mare or a shade here. Alright. Let's click on the power. Alright, let's turn some lights on here. Let's see. Alright, let's see what that does. So the lights, it could turn them off, right? Usually it's kind of its ability where it'll click the light off right away. Technically all ghosts can do that. Let's see, where's he starting his hunt from here? Okay, so he started in the living room, even with the light on in there. I really need a smudge because what I want to do... Oh, we're dead. Alright, I'm going to go with shade. I wanted to actually test for the shade by going in the room and putting a candle in the room with us and a crucifix and then see if it blows out the candle or hunts while we're in the room. Shades won't do that. It's changing rooms a lot, but with the lights being on, it's either a mare or a shade. It was a mare! That one's a tough one. It's a tough one. We almost had it. Almost had it, so. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.